What's up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit the like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into this reality chat. All right. I waited a few days to talk about this because when it comes to drheavenly, I feel like you either love her or hate her. There's not a real lot of in between when it comes to her. Not a whole lot of. And for me, I will say that I am in that in between. I definitely am not someone that, I love drheavenly. And I won't say I hate her either, but she has a lot of ways that I really despise. And I feel like she's one of those people where I'm going to say, this is my opinion. People who are on reality shows are reality personalities, and yes, they may have acquired notoriety or they have gotten a lot of recognition. Some have earned it, worked hard for it, whatever. And then there are celebrities. I don't believe, my opinion, just as my opinion, I don't believe that reality TV personalities are celebrities, but there are celebrities who have become reality TV personalities, and that may not be seen as fair, but in my opinion, it just kind of is what it is, because we know that reality TV shows don't cost as much to produce as it does to produce a scripted television show. So for that reason, over the years, reality TV has been one of those things that has really blown up. And for some people who have been in the celebrity world, in the beginning, they didn't see reality TV as something that was respected, viable, didn't want to be a part of it. And yeah, now you have a lot more people who are celebrities who have gotten into reality TV because it pays. All right, fine. But that still doesn't make people who are on reality TV shows celebrities. They're reality TV personalities, and it is what it is. And drheavenly, in my personal opinion, this is just my personal opinion. Obviously, the woman has intelligence. Obviously, she has done what she needed to do to garner her career in medicine, being a dentist, a doctor of dental medicine, which is what a dentist is. And she worked hard for her career, and she totally respects her daddy, who is a pain medicine doctor, and they have a happy marriage. Happy for them. Fine. But that doesn't mean that she cannot become and has not become infected by what they call the fame drug. Just because she's not famous doesn't mean that she has not been bitten by the fame bug. And in my personal opinion, I just feel that she's one of those people that really didn't have a whole lot of friends growing up, didn't get a lot of recognition, finally got to a place where she is having a lot of eyes on her, and she doesn't really care how she offends people. What she says is what she says, and that's just it. And so because she's getting a lot of recognition and a lot of people who are following her on her YouTube channel and on her other social media platforms and signed up for what she calls drheavenly University, whatever that is. But in all honesty, I just feel that she has been one of those people that has really been infected by what they call that fame drug. It's like a drug. Once you get it, you become high off of it, and you don't really make a whole lot of rational decisions. And I don't follow her on social media. I don't have anything against her professionally, but some things that she has said and done personally, I just don't care for. And I don't care how people feel about Dr. Gregory or his wife, but she has said some things that I feel have been disparaging, has been extremely disrespectful. And to know that she was the main cast from the cast of characters from Married to Medicine who championed lateashalunceford and Dr. G returning to Married to Medicine, I don't have respect for her. And so what she did recently, I feel was just lower than low. And I want to talk about it briefly. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this, guys, but she said something about Dr. Gregory, and then, she went back to her social media to edit it. But what's done is done. And you already know when you have people that are following these people and they get those alerts or they just see it in real time and they take those screenshots, you can't delete it. It's done. So she had to come out and apologize for calling Dr. Gregory Lunceford a P-Phile. You know what that is. And I feel that that is absolutely disgusting. So she had to come out. She really didn't have a choice. She didn't do it because she wanted to do it, but she came out to issue an apology. So this was on the heels of Latisha, who calls herself Sweet Tea, when the season finale wrapped up and they showed the scene from the Med Gala and how Dr. Heavenly called out Toya for not contributing or whatever. She, meaning Latisha, she commented on the clip on social media. And she said it was tacky and ghetto to announce that at a medical gala. This is why she isn't respected in the medical community. I had secondhand embarrassment from dentist The Menace. And Dr. Heavenly responded and said Dr. G is not respected in the community. And that's real talk. And what she put was hashtag ABUSER, hashtag controller, hashtag P-Phile, hashtag Team Daddy, hashtag Married to Med. And then she went back and edited it to pinky size, hashtag pinky size, instead of P-Phile. Now, what would give Dr. Heavenly the gall to say that Dr. Gregory isn't respected in the community? Because I don't know what made Latisha say that she isn't respected in the medical community. She may not be widely respected as a whole by onlookers of the show and whatnot, but to say she isn't respected in the medical community, I don't really know what that was about. But again, Latisha was talking about Dr. Heavenly, and Dr. Heavenly responded by coming for her husband, not speaking about her. Now, one, that was already strike one, because Dr. Heavenly does not like when anyone says anything or attempts to say anything about her husband. So she was already wrong for that in the first place, right? So then she is saying these things and then had the original hashtag as P-Phile, but then went back to edit it to have it as hashtag pinky size. So that's been called out, and now she wants to come out to issue an apology for doing so. But before issuing the apology, she said, man, F Sweet Tea. And this is her writing, so I'm not messing up anything. She said she doesn't have anything to come for, but her man does. Leave me alone. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. I will let have. Triple exclamation marks. Hashtag Married to Med. Now, again, this is the woman who championed Latisha coming on to the show, and now she's saying, man, F Sweet Tea. She. Not he, she, she. But I guess she meant to say she doesn't have anything to come for, but her man does. Okay, so you're going to say because Latisha doesn't have anything to come for personally, you're going to come for her husband? But see, if Latisha were to try to say something about her husband directly, she wouldn't be standing for it. So again, that's hypocritical of Dr. Heavenly. So she said all of that, and then she had to come on and apologize.
I want to apologize for putting that out there, that P word that I called Dr. G. But my whole thing is this, and I'm going to say it and I'm going to take it back. Listen, this little girl been downplaying my businesses. She been downplaying doing a whole lot of stuff behind the scenes because she ain't got shit to lose because of this reunion didn't go the way she wanted to. And it kind of went really bad for her. And to the point where some things that I can't even really talk about happened. So she's coming at me real hard. I'm telling you, one night I saw it, and when she said I wasn't respected in the medical, bitch, you ain't got shit to lose. She ain't got nothing to lose. So my whole thing is, if you coming for me that way, I'm coming for your man that way. Because if you lie on me, I'm going to tell the truth about your man. You ain't got nothing to lose. You don't. So all this stuff I hear about Dr. G and all this, you might want to keep quiet. Dr. G, get your wife. I apologize for the P word, and I didn't mean to put it out there, but I took it back. I recant that. But the other stuff, y'all gonna leave me alone. Please leave me alone. I want like this. If you coming for my profession, I don't like it. And I'm coming for your mans because there's a lot of stuff out there, allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly. But you don't want none of this because I don't think that Sweet Tea, no, she don't. But I'm not gonna speak on her, but you better leave me alone, yeah, because there's so much out there, girl. Leave me alone. I swear to Jesus. Leave me alone, because I don't know how to play. I don't know how to play with you. I don't. So leave me alone. I know the reunion didn't go for you. You need to be mad at your man. He the one disrespected you all over the place. They played it on the previews, but they ain't played all of it, girl. You need to go slap that man, okay? He done disrespected you. He looking at quiet. He fantasizing over Phaedra. Listen, the people felt very uncomfortable. Please don't come at me. Please don't come at me, because I'm going to shut you down every time, okay? I'm not going to play with this little girl. First, I was like, you know what? I'm going to leave her alone. You know, it's beneath me. But you ain't going to come saying negative stuff about me or my businesses and think I'm not going to, and lie on my husband and think I'm not going to tell the truth on yours. So let it go. Let it go, please, Dr. G. Get your woman, because it's going to go really ugly, and I don't want the show to go bad. In fact, this is what I'm going to do so it does not go bad. I ain't with her no more. I'm not talking about it. I done said it before, but I'm not talking about it because she wants attention. It's Toya. I would say allegedly Toya sent her out there because she sent a tweet based on the finale, you know, based on Toya. So I'm thinking it was her, but I'm going to just tell y'all, leave me alone. I don't know how to play fair. Let it go, please, Dr. G. Get your woman.
All right, so you heard what she had to say, and listen, I don't like when people give apologies and then they add the buts or because or, you know, the deflections. And what she pretty much did was say, I apologize for using the word, but I meant what I said, because she said there's some stuff out there about him, but I'm not going to go into that. So are you just apologizing for using the word? Or are you apologizing for insinuating that he is that? Because before she issued this apology and before I decided to even give some commentary on this, I thought she was alluding to him being that because of the age difference, even though we know that, yes, there is an age difference, but he is not a 33-year-old man marrying a 10-year-old girl. But she was insinuating before, well, when Dr. G was this age, Letitia was this age. Do you know how many people have that story? So I thought that was what she was trying to insinuate, calling him that word, which that word does not apply to someone that has a age gap difference, but they are married as adults, and not even though some people could question it, because we know that has happened before, but not even when someone who is much older has married someone that just became of the legal age, because we've seen that happen a lot before too. And that always is questionable, but yet and still, it's just one of those things that unfortunately, because the laws for P-Phile doesn't apply with that, we can't call someone that, label them, I should say, as that when that isn't the case. But with her saying in her supposed apology, there's a lot of stuff out there about Dr. G, and I could go into, so basically her apology really means nothing. And a lot of people were calling her out. Someone said, I don't know how these women can't read the F out of Heavenly. There's so much material. Someone else said, these supposed to be doctors, parentheses, black females, at that. Acting like this in public TV, so embarrassing. How the medical field take her seriously? Another person said, Heavenly has got to be stopped, in all caps. Damon, now do you see the problem? Another person said, girl, I would sue the bleep out of you. Shaking my head, playing with folks' livelihood, all based off of emotional bleep. And that's the truth. Those are just a few comments. I could go on to more and more, but I won't. But I feel that the apology was blanketed in accusations, and I just wasn't here for it. So you guys let me know your thoughts about all of this in the comment section. I'm not here to judge Dr. G and Letitia's relationship. Honestly, they are married. I pray that God will bless it. The first 7 years, honestly, of marriage can be the hardest. So doing that on camera, I cannot even imagine what that could be like, especially surrounded by people who are kind of rooting for you to fail. Because let's be honest, Dr. Heavenly did not have good intentions for why she wanted Letitia to be on the show. She had every intention on making her a target, her and Quad tag teaming and all this other stupid, ridiculous mess. And yeah, it could be entertaining for a lot of people, but that's her life. And Dr. Heavenly would never want anyone to try to disparage her relationship, her marriage. And she didn't like it that one moment when Mariah said what she said about, do you want me to bring the receipts? Because I got receipts, baby girl. And after that, Mariah didn't come back anymore. So she's got all of this mouth to speak and say all of these things about Dr. G and Letitia. But if I were Dr. G, I'm not saying he should sue her, but I definitely would not want to have anything to do with her anymore. And I would question coming back to the show. I don't think that Letitia really is made for this, but I wouldn't be upset about her coming back if she made the choice and decision to do that. But if she did come back, I feel like Toya is a good fit for her to be a friend, but maybe also having someone, not saying that Toya is extremely old, because she's not, but someone that's more closer to Letitia in age, I feel like would be, and not just one individual, but a couple, like another married couple that is maybe more mature. Because I do feel like Letitia is mature. I'm not saying she's like an immature young lady, but I do believe that being around these ladies who can be like that nice, nasty, like she called Dr. Jackie a what did she say? A wolf in church lady's clothing, or a church lady in wolf's clothing, something like that. Yeah, I believe that it can be hard being around personalities like that, and them being so respected, like Dr. Jackie, even though she may not really deserve it. It can be hard to be under a microscope like that and then feel like people are always coming for you, coming for your marriage, and then you're supposed to just act and behave a certain way and not say this or not say that. So anyway, guys, I could go on, but I just really would love to know what you think. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for being here, liking and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I just wanted to keep it brief, beautiful. And now I'm going to say bye.